Hey y'all, Dennis here, Muddy Water Search and Recovery, and making sure we are recording okay. So, just a few quick updates. First off, I want to say thank you to everybody who reached out, the congratulations, the well wishes, etc. Those who don't know, Megan and I did get married this last Saturday. We had it was a beautiful little ceremony. Family, some friends were present for this. We did keep it kind of small. I want to thank my good buddy Clint for officiating the ceremony for us. He done a tremendous job. My mom and my brother, unfortunately, both got really sick on Friday and were unable to make the trip up for the wedding. My brother was scheduled to be the best man. I do want to thank Alex. Alex stepped up and was the best man for the wedding. And Alex, I really appreciate that. With my brother not being able to make it, my buddy Clint officiating the wedding, you know, Alex is my choice. I couldn't think of asking anybody else but Alex. He done a tremendous job. Alex, Tammy, thank you for everything you did to help with the wedding. Chrissy was the maid of honor. And Brantley and Cheyenne, our two young ones, stood up there with us. They actually walked Megan down the aisle for this. And it was just, I couldn't be more proud of my little family. It was a great day. So thank you to everybody that assisted. Samantha, she helped with she done some photography for us. She helped some over with the food and stuff, and just a tremendous job. Emily, thank you for your help as well. She also took some pictures and helped out. And thankful for everybody that came and for all of you that reached out. It helped make a special day more special, and we thank you very much for that. Sunday night, Alex and Dan done a live feed. Fortunately, got to be careful how I word that now, but I wasn't able to join on the live feed Sunday night. I did try to jump into the comments and try to stay as up to date with it as I could with that. I think Alex and Dan done incredible. Thank you guys for jumping on there. If there's any questions or anything along that live feed, we have had some people reach out, and we thank you very much for that. So if you have any questions, concerns, anything regarding that live feed, please make sure to reach out to us. Our contact information is down in the video description of this video. And it's got my cell phone number. You can call or text. It's got our team email that our entire team has access to. And it has the P.O. box address if you wish to remain anonymous. Sorry, I had to take a drink. It's one of those days. But I want to thank all of you. Everything that you guys have done that has helped not only assist us, but push us to keep pushing, to be out there, to look for these missing loved ones. We support law enforcement 100%. And I do want to say, just because we are looking for a missing loved one does not in any way mean that we don't think law enforcement's doing enough or anything like that. We fully understand, law enforcement have their limitations. They've got, look at their budgets, their manpowers. They don't have unlimited resources. So there's many reasons why they haven't gotten answers in some of these cases. Many of these cases, I believe, they exhaust every single lead that comes into them. And when they have new cases piling up every day, They can't focus on one single case with no leads and let the others pile up, because then you're going to have these families wondering why they're not being worked on when there are leads, when they're still working on a case with no leads. Law enforcement want these cases solved just as much as anybody else. These men and women, they have families, and like us, they can only imagine what the families go through. And the majority of them, they want these cases solved just as much as anybody else. So, I did want to kind of clear that up a little bit. I hear all the time from people, law enforcement don't cooperate. They feel like you're stepping on their toes, and we're not here to step on anybody's toes. As far as cooperating, when it is an open case, law enforcement are very limited on what details they can release to begin with. So just because they can't release details to us doesn't mean that there's no cooperation or anything like that. There are some departments we have been in contact with that, yes, they can't release a lot of information to us, but we don't feel we've been disrespected in any way, shape, or form. There's some instances we can't say that, but 99% of those instances have been incredible. I am very thankful for our law enforcement that are out there putting their lives in danger. In today's times, their lives are in danger every time they put that uniform on. And I am very thankful to those out there who are trying to make our streets safer, those who are enforcing the law, and in doing so, trying to help these families find their missing loved ones. And we are very, very thankful to them. Another group of people that goes unspoken, basically, that is our first responders, law enforcement, EMT, or firefighters, EMTs. Firefighters are the first people to run into a burning building, putting their lives in danger to save a complete stranger. Very, very thankful for our firefighters, our EMTs. Unfortunately, I have had to ride in an ambulance. It's been several years ago now. I did have a heart attack. Well, a few of them, actually. One of those did require an ambulance ride. And just the care and concern from those who were there, including law enforcement that arrived, it was incredible. Before we lost my dad, there were many times we had to call 911 to come out, take him to the hospital, different things going on. And it was just amazing watching these men and women work, the care and compassion that they have. And firefighters do assist in searches for missing people. And they don't get enough credit. And we are very, very thankful for all of them and everything that they do as well. So, moving on to the next topic, that will be this coming Saturday night. Alex mentioned it on Sunday night's live feed. I wanted to make sure to mention it again. Saturday night, we're doing something different. We have all been really busy in our personal lives. We've been really busy, digging into these cases, trying to find search locations, trying to acquire permission to search on these locations. With another search on Crystal Kipper's case coming up very soon, it's been really, really busy. So we wanted to take the time to do a live feed with you guys that is relaxed, and give us a time to basically chit chat with you guys, have fun with you guys, And in a way, it helps you get to know us, not only as a team, but as individuals better. It gives us a chance to connect better. And this one is going to be even more different than that because with Halloween right around the corner, we thought it would be kind of fun to dress up in costume for this. But it goes beyond that because we are inviting you guys to dress up in costume as well. And here's why. During Saturday night's live feed, in the comment section, I am going to keep sharing a link there. What you would need to do is click on that link and follow the prompts, and that is going to, and have your camera and your mic on because you will be on the live feed with us. Follow the prompts. It will bring you up here on my screen where I could add you into the live feed and you can join us. We could talk for a little bit. You can show off your costume. At the end of the live feed, our live guest with the most votes for best costume will win a prize. We will also be giving out some prizes on that live feed, some giveaways, and we're just going to have fun with it, guys. So don't forget this Saturday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, right here on the YouTube channel. Don't miss out. It's going to be a good time. So with that, those are the most of the announcements I wanted to get into. I'm checking my phone, make sure I'm not leaving out anything else. There is one more thing I want to kind of get into a little bit, but at the moment, there's still not enough to get into a lot. And this is the Michael Vaughn case. If you remember, this is the 5-year-old boy who went missing out of Fruitland, Idaho. Here a while back ago, law enforcement did do an extensive search on a property. They did make an arrest, and then charges, I don't want to say were dropped, but they kind of dropped it for that time period. I am seeing and hearing information that the case has now been taken to a grand jury and waiting on the grand jury to reach a decision to see. And, you know, this may or may not be the same person that they had previously arrested. I haven't seen anything that definitively says who they're looking at or how many people they're looking at. But the case is before a grand jury, and hopefully there will be some answers come out of that. Our thoughts and prayers continue to go out to Michael Vaughn's family. Again, you know, 5-year-old boy go missing like that. I couldn't even imagine what this family has gone through, and they go through every single day. So please be sending your thoughts and prayers out to them, as well as to all the families who have a missing loved one out there. So guys, if you have any information you would like to get over to us, or if you have a case you would like us to look at, again, all of our contact information is down in the video description. Also, it was brought up in the live feed. It's been brought up quite a bit by several people asking how they could assist Muddy Waters Search and Recovery financially. We now have 2 GoFundMe accounts. The first one is the regular GoFundMe account that helps. Basically, it helps us fund the cost of doing a search. That's the gas money for travel expenses. As you know, Alex and Tammy here not long ago, they made a trip out of state to do an extensive search. I can tell you that's not cheap. So that fund helps fund the actual search efforts. There is a new one that I made today. This one every single donation that comes into it, 100% of that goes towards our GPR fund to purchase ground penetrating radar. As you know, and it was talked about a little bit Sunday night, but we do have multiple cases that ground penetrating radar is needed. Many of these cases, we do have permission to search the property. We just need ground penetrating radar to be able to fully do the search and make sure we're not missing anything. So guys, keep those in mind. I've got the links to each one of those and a description of which each one of those are down in the video description as well. As you know, we don't like to come on and, you know, ask for money or go that route, but, you know, so many people have brought it up that we wanted to go ahead and bring that out. So guys, check them out. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. I hope to see you all this Saturday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Until then, you guys stay safe, and we will catch you.